legislation. But if we finally have the admission, so now we're going to spend the rest of the day. I probably have hours of video. I'm probably going to get assaulted. I might even get detained. But I'm going to ask everyone if they agree with this or not.
Sure. Do you mind if we embed one of our reporters with you?
Sure. I think a couple of you guys are here standing over there. That's great. I think we got a convention pass, and we're going to try to get into the
building. We've got some too as well. I mean, I know you're with one of our crews right now, but I mean, just unbelievable. I'm sorry if I gush sometimes, just all the victories you have. It's an example for everybody, and I just want to defeat these people. Do you think I'm exaggerating when I say I think there's going to be a giant revolt? They're already revolting. Almost everyone we talk to, our reporters say, is actually hate Hillary. They see through it. We have video of this. It's collapsing. These emails have come out showing they plan to steal it, to send their people dressed as Bernie people to the Trump rallies. I mean, they've been caught. This is incredible.
Yeah, the WikiLeaks thing happened over the weekend. So whereas the WikiLeaks focused on the emails, and in those emails you see the collusion, there's actually an admission in one of those emails, by the way, that they should deceptively edit video of Trump. If my team ever said, first of all, we never said that. But they were caught saying we should deceptively edit video. There's a collusion. A political reporter was pre-screening his emails by the DNC. So there's a collusion with NBC, CBS, ABC News with the DNC. That's why no one's reporting on that scandal. So whereas WikiLeaks released emails, we are releasing video. This is not just email. This is video from inside the DNC delegation describing how they're going to sell crap to the American public and how they're going to frame it. It's on video, folks. It's right there. So now you just got to put pressure on these people and say, do you or do you not condone this?
Project Veritas leader James O'Keefe is our guest. The articles are on Infowars.com. They're also on the Project Veritas website. Everyone needs to go there, ProjectVeritas.com, and get the video and the article out to everyone. Bottom line, Hillary operative caught saying they're going to bait and switch American people, that she plans to ban guns, close quote, a devastating victory because it shows the evil. This is the new Gruber. We have the new Gruber. We have her now. And the other delegates are just as arrogant. We talked to the one saying, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm a super delegate. It doesn't matter how you vote. Hillary's going to get in. You know, we had that guy in New Hampshire. We need to now get all this video back out to the public, new and old, to expose just how arrogant. I believe they've jumped the shark, Mr. O'Keefe. I think we're seeing the fall of the system right now.
I think you're seeing a slow revolt. I'm going to have more to report on today because we're walking around. But I think this WikiLeaks thing, Debbie Wasserman Schultz is out. I think people are fed up. And what's happening behind closed doors, we're getting it on tape now. We got the emails and we have the video. So this is the beginning. This is a tipping point today. And I ran into Tom Brokaw. He saw the video. I mean, we're on the front lines here. So we're going to have a lot more to report.
Let's think about that. Let's think about how viral this is going. It was posted this morning, and you saw Tom Brokaw, and he'd already seen it. People are already confronting her. When we come back, I want to play that clip because you're with us for another 10 minutes till 30 after, James. And I want also, if you can, with our camera crew, to walk over beneath George Washington, if we can, with Independence Hall right behind you, because I want George Washington right there beside you, because I tell you, you're a modern George Washington, a modern Paul Revere, and everybody out there doing what James is doing. More and more citizen journalists have read his book. More and more people are taking action, and we're seeing this everywhere, where we've got eyes and ears everywhere, and their arrogance is bringing them down.
That's right. We got eyes and ears everywhere, and if you are stealing, lying, or cheating, or misleading the public, we will find you, we will film you, and we will make you an internet sensation, which is what Mary Bayer Gruber, that's the new hashtag, the new Jonathan Gruber, Mary Bayer Gruber, has been caught on tape scheming and doing.
And I'm sorry. She is a villain about how they're conning people and how they're going to rob us of our rights, that the country was founded when they came to take the guns. And they just are so arrogant, and their arrogance is coming to an end. What is it about traitors that they're always so arrogant, think they're invincible?
There's nothing wrong with being that way. You just got to be honest about it. I'm just asking people to be straightforward about their views, and that's what we're getting on tape doing.
James, we're going to come right back with the man behind Project Veritas. Straight ahead, I'm Alex Jones with Infowars.com. James O'Keefe is our guest. I want to play a few minutes of video with our reporters today running into Clinton delegate Mary Bayer Gruber. And this is Mary Bayer is her real name, but Gruber because she thinks we're all dumb and idiots, and she has to deceive us to get our guns, and Hillary will get our guns. Let's play part of this clip. Here it is.
The whole thing?
Oh, yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on Alex Jones right now.
Who is Alex Jones?
He's a journalist, and I'm James O'Keefe on the Project Veritas.
And so can you explain to what the goal of your organization is?
It's to expose the truth and expose lies and corruption from people like you.
So you're saying I told a lie?
You did, it's on video.
What is my lie?
You said, quote, you got to say you want common sense gun legislation. You say like that, and people buy into it.
Well, what did somebody say to me to say that? Was this like 4 years ago or something?
He said, how do you ban guns? And you explained how to do it.
You guys want to
I've never
talk about this? I'm sorry.
I'm pretty
The
sure.
hotel doesn't
I don't understand.
for the videotaping in here.
It's on videotape.
I'm going to need some context to defend myself.
Why did you take it?
Pardon me?
Why did you take it?
That's my picture. You're walking around saying bad things about me. I'm a human being.
You guys have to go outside.
Reporters there tried to ask her a question, so they had to go. And then I guess I'll keep saying they've got more video that's going to be coming where she grabs the sign and runs off. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's James O'Keefe with one of our reporters picking it up on tape. This is just amazing. James, what else does she do?
Well, she came outside. That's the first video we sent to you. We airdropped it to one of your producers here. But she came outside, and then she grabbed the sign. This is the sign here with her quote on it from the video where she describes how she's going to ban all the guns and mislead the people. And she goes into the building, runs in the convenience store, and starts crying. And I'm chasing after her because she's got my sign. I'm trying to get my sign back. And the police are chasing after her. And she goes into this corner of the convenience store, starts crying. She cannot believe she was caught on videotape. She does not believe this.
So she wants to steal our guns. Now she steals your sign as if somehow that will hide what she's done. I can't wait to see this footage. We didn't get it in the airdrop yet. Please try to resend it. We're going to do a big story on this, James.
We will definitely get it to you. And then the Marriott, there's like thousands of journalists, hundreds of journalists inside this Marriott, and they're all filming. And the law enforcement people are like, all right, so you can't film in here. Where everyone's filming in there, but we can't film in there. She's stealing my sign. It's just a crazy series of events. And then after the convenience store, Tom Brokaw walks over and looks at the video. So we're starting to get people's attention. And now this woman, Mary Bayer, and you said Mary Bayer. What was your hashtag, Alex?
Mary Bayer Gruber.
Gruber, because she's the new John Gruber, because John...
That's right. In fact, let's do a hashtag that says new John Gruber discovered, and then we'll have the other one too. But new John Gruber, new John Gruber, and then Mary Bayer Gruber. Yeah, so she's texting me, this Mary Bayer delegate, my cell phone, and she's saying, you seem like such a nice guy. I didn't... How did she get your cell phone?
Well, I had to get her down to the lobby, so we called her and said, hey, we'd like to ask you a few questions. So she called back, and now she's texting. So she's shocked. She's in a state of shock about the fact that she was caught on this video.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think the police tend to sit there? Because I had the Young Turks physically attack me, spit in my face after one of their people invited me up. Then the guy starts screaming off camera like he's one of my people. We've now figured out what they were doing, making a disturbance. That's the same guy that runs around and spits in my face. And then they called the cops and said I did something to them, that I'd physically done something. The cops told me. And I told the cops, no, they're lying. Look, I've been spit on. They said, okay, do you want to suppress charges? And I said, no. And then they start bringing our YouTube videos down because they were on the YouTube set. I mean, this is crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, the police are pretty good. I mean, they were trying to, this individual, Mary Bayer, was going nuts. She was walking into the convenience
No, I understand store. They chased her down the second time.
They chased her in there. They tried to get the sign. And then they said, sir, we're trying to deal with the situation. And then the hotel security kicked us out and said, you can't film in here. Everyone is filming inside that hotel. Everyone. And I even have a shirt, as I said before, Alex. I'm in Pennsylvania. It's a two-party consent state to film. It says, I am recording you right now. So everyone has the consent required to film. But we are going to go back, Alex, to that hotel. We are going to go back to the California delegation with this sign and ask for comment from every single individual.
ProjectVeritas.com, James O'Keefe. We're going after the break, after I play these folks that are against Hillary, these Bernie supporters, this viral video that Drudge has as his top story at DrudgeReport.com. We're going to play that, and then I'm going to go to my crew, David Knight and others, inside the convention. But I would love later to see you go down Media Row, because I predict someone in Media Row, if they see James O'Keefe, is going to flip out. They're so scared of you. What do you think?
I absolutely will do that. I've got a pass from one of the guys here, gave one to me, and I'm going to walk around all day like this. I promise you, people are going to freak out. This will be the one person I
You're
talked to.
amazing.
So far
James
freaked out.
O'Keefe, we're going to be following you. Let's go to the convention with you. God bless you. We'll be talking to you soon, sir.
Thanks.
Wow, James O'Keefe. I'll talk to him all week long. Amazing. Amazing. Stay with us. All right, a very exciting time. We're in the next 5-10 minutes. We're going to be connecting with David Knight and the rest of the crew inside the DNC. And we are basically chronicling the major revolt that is already taking place. Also, we're going to be going up and down Media Row, also getting information out to the public. We're talking to people outside. That's where the really important stuff is going on in many cases. And we're going to be here live for 28 hours live starting Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, right through the supposed coronation, the battle. They're going to try tonight. So the InfoWars Nightly News is going to be so important to just get the delegate thing out of the way and certify it and clamp it down and act like it's no big deal. But then all hell's going to break loose. And then you're just going to see more happen over the next few days. This is a big, big deal. So the 28-hour Operation Awaken the Sleeping Giant is launching. And we have a countdown at Infowars.com/giant. We're going to have crew on the ground. We're going to be working out of all these studios, Watson out of the London studios, and more. And it's not a money bomb. It is basically something that's even more effective. It's a big sale fundraiser. And you can obviously see what we do every single year, how we are exponentially, logarithmically, just growing and engaging the globalists. There is no media outlet in the world other than drudgereport.com that has a small operation that reaches this many people. And that's why you see the Federal Elections Commission and others licking their chops, wanting to go after free speech and admitting it. They're not just going after the Second Amendment. They're going, I've got stacks of news here about the attack on the internet, Bloomberg News, China bans internet news reporting, just internet news reporting, period, as media crackdown widens. You just can't report news even if they agree with it. Law is suspended. Turkish lawyers report abuse of coup detainees, massive torture. China internet regulator finds website over reporting. This is happening in Europe as well with the jihadis. Turkey targets media, new crackdown. What do you think it is when the BBC and all the rest of the media suddenly won't say terrorist, or if the guy's named Ali, they won't show his name? They say his name's David. Why not just say, you know, that David Jones did it? Why not just say that the Easter Bunny did it? We also have a story, Paul Watson wrote about it up on Infowars.com, that deals with all of that. If they stole the election and have almost completed that from Bernie Sanders, then what are they willing to do in the general election? If they're going to rob one bank, would they rob two? Since they've already been caught, they're on the run, basically, backs against the wall. They'd rob two, they'd rob three, they'd rob four, they'd rob five. Because if she gets into office, Katie bar the door. Get ready. Drums from the deep, they're coming. Drums. Wow. The only hope we have, and it's a big hope, it's a sure hope if we take action, is to just hit them with everything we've got, call them out for the crooked Hillary she is. Trump has led the way as the nominee to call her a criminal, to expose world government, to expose she's a Chinese agent. He's made it safe for everybody else to do what I've been doing forever, hitting the barbed wire. We are the shock troops. We've done our job. Now everybody else got to come to the breach with us, and we're going to take this sucker down and restore the republic. We got to bring down the world government because it's meant to bring us down, fundamentally. Now, we are running some specials at InfoWarsStore.com. Part of this Operation Sleeping Giant is 10% off across the board at InfoWars Life. On the nutraceuticals, we have an all-new Hillary for Prison t-shirt, third generation out. That is literally on the verge of selling out. And then there's going to be Generation 4, which probably will be the last generation because the election will be over by then, and we'll see which way it goes. Then it'll be, the impeach Hillary shirt, or who knows will even be around then. I mean, this is kind of make it or break it time, isn't it? That's why we're all in. And then we have the new Hillary, whole election derailing rape shirt. Bill Clinton smiling, looks like an Obama Hope posterized communist shirt. And it says rape on it. And boy, it's already getting attention everywhere. You want to